growing up, I didn't really have access to a lot of money and games and stuff as a kid. Um, we grew up kind of lacking, I guess, for a lack of better words. And so I'm kind of, in a way, sort of trying to recapture my childhood in a way. I don't know. So I went out today, went to the store, Disc Replay. Shout out to them because they really do got some cool stuff. They're like a dying breed of cool items. Anyways, so I stopped by there just looking to see what they had. Was really looking for N64 games. They didn't have much, unfortunately, but I was pretty excited to get some of these other items here. So I figured I'd do a little unboxing here. Um, Starting with probably my least excited game here. Exciting game. It's gonna be Sonic Pinball. So whatever. Nothing too important. Can't say I've really played this game. I think I've seen some videos on it to where they did say it was pretty cool at some point or something. I don't know. Um, Sorry for these wires everywhere. It's my subwoofer and stuff. And what is this? Oh gosh, my daughter cereal. Oh gosh. Anyways, so yeah, Sonic Pinball. It's something I'm gonna check out later on today. We'll see how good that is. All right, there's that. And yeah, obviously the price is right there, $5. Is it worth it? Probably not. Maybe. I mean, it's $5, whatever. And yeah, nobody may watch this video. That's okay though. Anyways, I'm actually really excited about this next one. So I've Sonic is an okay game. It's never been too bad. It's kind of like the Mario for Sega. However, what I'm really excited about this game is this not for resale badge on here. And I talked to one of my buddies. He said this might have been like one of those games you put in the store at like a Walmart or a GameStop where you can play these. Um, no idea. He said it might be like a demo. I doubt that. But it says made in Japan. It was $5. I mean, it looks like a regular cart. The only issue that I see is that the sticker is not straight. So yeah, I don't know what to think about that. But whatever, $5. Next on the list here, Donkey Kong Country. Now, I have not played this in a long time. Sorry for my nails. They're dirty. I was working on my car and doing some yard work today. I haven't played this in a long time. I think I tried it on an emulator once and it was okay. It's just not the same without the console. So, I figured, hey, $15. Let's give it a go. All right, there's that guy. Let me try to spread these guys out a little bit. Now, this game here is kind of the reason why I got into racing growing up. I played this game so much. Now, I never beat it, and that's okay. But I'm really, really excited to have this in my collection because I mean, I could play this game at least once a week, and that is Rad Racer. Loved it. I loved the music in it. I loved getting to the city, even though it was really hard to get here. I love the little 3D effect that you can do if you had the glasses, which I never had, but I still turn it on occasionally. I love the freaking boost nitrous thing you can do. It was just a great game. When you got into a good groove, you're dodging cars, you're speeding, you're going fast as hell, and the music's just going with it. Just excellent, excellent time. Loved it. All right, now this game here, I had this as a kid. Kind of lame, kind of boring, but if you have a couple good friends over with you, and you were looking at play with four people, and you only had one controller, this worked pretty well. And that was Anticipation. Now, this is like a Pictionary kind of game where you guess the picture and then you push the button on your controller and you typed it in. Now, sometimes I remember spelling it right. I know 100% what it was, and it still wouldn't work. And then it finally ends, and I think sometimes it'll tell you what it was if you have it like on easy mode, and it was something completely different. It's like, what the hell? But there's Anticipation. It was all right. I mean, the game sucks that bad. It was $3. But I'm going to play it, especially if you have a couple drinks. A lot of fun. Now, this game here. Wow, what the hell? That's strange. Everyone knows this game. I mean, this game's been out for a long time. Super huge classic on Nintendo, and that is Excitebike. You know, the one weird thing, though, is look at that. Ugh. Gosh. You know, it does not look that dirty in real life. But look at this. Programmable series. What the heck does that mean? I'm going to have to Google that one. Interesting. Gosh, it does not look that dirty in my eyes here. Anyways, Excitebike. All right, now this game here, oh my gosh. I loved the music. The game was just super hard, completely unfair. Kind of hated it, but I always tried to play it, always tried to beat it. I could never get far enough, and that is RoboCop. And then you had your little gun. Could never walk up the stairs. You know, classic Nintendo game. All right, what else we got here? All right, we're moving on to something a little bit newer here. Now, I went there to get some Nintendo 64 games because I just got one recently, a Nintendo 64, and I only got 2 games. I thought one of the games I picked up was Pilot Wings, which I used to love that game as a kid. I was a geek, whatever. Unfortunately, I forgot to put it in my cart when I was at a gaming convention, so I only ended up picking up Star Fox 64 and Wave Race, and I was kind of bummed because I wanted to play more games. So, again, I'm really into racing cars in real life and high performance cars. So, another game that I really liked as a kid was Cruising World. Great music, lots of fun. I loved the arcade. Now, is this going to be as good? Probably not. I think I've played this before on Nintendo 64, but great game, man. I did enjoy that a lot. Now, this one here, I think may have been better than Cruising World, and that is Cruising USA. Looks at that. I think that's a what car is that? It's either an NSX or maybe Ferrari. No idea. Anyways, Cruising USA. Loved this game. One of these games had a Dodge Viper in it, and I had a Viper for a while, a yellow one. And the one in one of these games was like a greenish color with like no, it was yellow with green stripes. Ugly. I don't know why they did that. But in real life, I ended up buying the same Viper as the game, but I put black stripes on it. It was great. I love that car. Sold it, but great time. So there's that game, Cruising USA. Now this game here, I could not play as a kid. I tried to play it. I loved it. In fact, I would just power through it most of the time, but I would get motion sickness. Now, the crazy thing about that is any other game I would play, like literally anything else, I had no trouble. I would never get motion sickness. I never got sick, nothing. But this game, I don't know what it was. You know, the low frame rate with a CRT high refresh rate, maybe something about it. I just remember playing it and I would get dizzy and a headache, and then I'd feel nauseous and I'd have to go throw up. And I hated that because I loved the game. I thought there was something wrong with me. Like I said, I would power through it, but still always got sick. And that is 007 GoldenEye. So I'm gonna play it and probably hate myself. Let's see though, if I put it on a modern display, an LCD, maybe the refresh rate's so different that I won't get sick anymore. We're about to find out. So there's that. And then the final game that I got, I remember playing this as a kid. I don't remember where I played it. Great game. I never beat it. I remember I got pretty far at my friend's house, and then for whatever reason, I had to stop playing it. And so, all these years as an adult, I was always bummed out because I never got to play the game again. And wow, looking at these pins, they look butt awful. Oh my god, they look terrible. Wow, none of these other ones look like that. Hopefully this game works. But anyways, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this again. Although it's going to take forever, and it's just probably not going to feel the same. I'm still going to probably enjoy it, and that is Zelda Ocarina of Time. Kind of expensive for such an old game, $40. I was like, geez. I was hoping to get Smash Brothers or Smash Bros, Mario 64, Mario Kart, Mario Party, um, Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap. I mean, those games were some of the games I played as a kid. Um, but I mean, I was really pretty. I mean, I'm happy that I at least got two of these gems here. These are kind of whatever, but you know, that's all right. And I still got Star Fox and Wave Race. So my little collection's growing. Another thing I'm excited about is that I only have two controllers for my Nintendo 64. I have one OEM one and one knockoff, and the knockoff is absolute diarrhea. It is straight garbage. The buttons are fine. The C buttons, the Z, the top, all of that's perfect. But the damn analog is just straight diarrhea. I don't even know how it can be legal, how bad that thing is. Now, yeah, I did get it secondhand at a gaming convention, but it feels great. It feels awesome. And then the OEM one, the original Nintendo 64 controller, that one feels kind of spongy, but that precision is amazing. So, $15 each. And kind of excited because, as I said, I only have two controllers and one sucks. So the one that sucks will be a controller I give to somebody who I don't like very much when they come over. So whoever sees this video, that's for you. But I got two of them, $15 each. You know, whatever. I hope they don't suck. We'll see. Should be okay. Yeah. So there's my two controllers there. Push that up there. And then the last thing I think is absolutely awesome. Now, part of having these game collections and whatever is just the cost, you know, the consoles, then buying all the games and the controllers and the accessories, and yeah, eventually it costs a lot of money. So as I was there, I said to the guy at Disc Replay, I said, "Hey, do you have any PlayStation or sorry, Super Nintendos or Segas or anything else?" He says, "No." He says, "But I do have this." And I said, "What is it?" He brings it out, and it's this thing here. And I was like, "Oh, that is pretty cool." So it does Nintendo, Sega, and I don't know. So NES, Super NES, Famicom, Sega, Mega Drive. I thought it was pretty cool. So it's brand new. It's an upscaler, HD, blah blah blah. Here's the back. So it's only 720, but whatever. Aspect ratio match, premium controller. We'll see. Does NTSC and PAL, 6-foot micro cable. What does that mean? Micro USB. Yeah, not bad, not bad. So I did rip the tag off of this guy a second ago. I figured we can kind of open this up together here. So let's see. It comes with. I haven't taken this out yet, so we're gonna discover this together. Comes with this red thing. That's exciting. Let's move that to the side. All right. So first, look here at the little dog bone controller, as they say. Let's get this guy out. Right away, the buttons feel awesome by the accidental presses I just did. Feels pretty good. Interesting. So it uses a Super Nintendo style controller here, which is nice. So I can have a reason to buy some OEM ones. But let's see how this thing feels. That feels pretty good. Pretty good. Oh yeah. That feels excellent. Kind of resembles the Nintendo controller with that pivot in the middle. Oh yeah, that feels great. Select and start feel awesome. That feels okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now, there is a small problem though with these, and I feel it right away. this gap here is too much. I think it's weight. It's probably a couple centimeters further out than it should be. But they probably did that on purpose for people with bigger hands. But I mean, it feels pretty good. I like it. Here's the back. Not bad. Scout Premium Controller. All right. Let's put that to the side. Let's take a look at this guy here. Now, this is pretty long. And yeah, look at that. The Sega controller port. What's interesting about that is I think some of the Atari controllers had this, and a lot of really old retro games, and even some PCs had a similar connector. So the reason I got those Sega games is because, yeah, this thing plays them all. So I figured, hey, I might as well get a couple Super Nintendo games and Sega games. Well, one Super Nintendo game. All right, this feels strange. I mean, that's Sega for you. Oh, look at the mode button there. So that's because some Sega games were not compatible with the 6 buttons. Even though the game wouldn't know it was there, the console, I guess, knew the controller was a 6 button, and the game would just go crazy with it. So you had to push the mode button on some games to deactivate the top and just make them as mirrors to the bottom, or else some games would go crazy. You couldn't jump or you couldn't walk. It was kind of a weird thing. But yeah, this feels okay. Not bad. So this feels probably better than the Super Nintendo controller. Just because these buttons are close enough. Yeah, not bad. Alright, so now let's take a look at this console. The weight feels okay. It doesn't feel too bad. Doesn't feel cheap. Doesn't feel heavy. Feels probably just right. So yeah, Retron 3 HD. You have your 2 controller ports there. Super Nintendo. You have just this pointless thing here. I guess they save a couple cents a unit there. Power button. Reset. I think this is pretty interesting. So up for Nintendo, middle for Sega, bottom for Super Nintendo. Interesting. Let's see what's on this side. Oh, look at that. You can plug in the original Nintendo controllers, which I have it. I think I have 2. At the very least, I know I have 1, but I thought I had another one. Anyways, that's cool. That is so cool. So Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega. That is amazing. These people thought of everything here. And then obviously you have your little openings here. So this one's probably for Nintendo. That looks pretty good. And then this one, wait. This one must be Super Nintendo. Yeah, probably. That looks okay. And then it says Sega. Pretty cool. All right, let's see what's underneath. Oh, what are these switches for? Look at that. You have your Sega switches. Oh, wow. So I can buy any game. That's cool. Same thing with NES. And there's this here. Oh, yeah, here's Super Nintendo. Sorry, hard to see with the camera. Yeah, this is really, really cool. Now, I already have an NES, but I don't have a Sega or a Super Nintendo, and I don't think I'll buy it. I mean, I just don't see the need. Unless if I find it really cheap at a garage sale, I'm not going to go and spend 80 or 100 bucks on it. This will do the exact same thing. But I'm sure one day I'll find one. Yeah, and that's this guy. I'll go ahead and put this down. No, I'm kidding. I know, there's the back. All right, so the back. All right, so this is power here. That's interesting. You would think something of this quality and this size would come with its own power supply, maybe something more proprietary. But it uses a micro USB, which I wish it was USB-C, but whatever, I'll take it. Then you have your regular composite, which is nice. I didn't realize it would have that. And you have your HDMI, which is really cool with this upscaling. And then you have whatever that says there. I can't read that. Is it upside down? Hang on a second. Let me pull this over here. I got my contacts in. Oh, it says 16 by 3, or 16 by 9 and 4 by 3. That's what that says right there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up here in a couple minutes. I can't wait to try some of these out. Here is the manual. 3-in-1 retro gaming, yada yada yada, whatever. Would have been nice if they made this color. So black and white. The cost. What the hell does that say? Jaguar. Oh, Sugar. This whole sheet looks like it's 8.5 by 11, and they just folded it and stapled it. It's probably 2 cents a page, including the color, or sorry, the ink. If they would have made this color, you're talking maybe 8 cents. So it would have been nice to have this color, but whatever. I'm really happy with what this thing offers. Thank you for purchasing the Retro N3 HD gaming system. For your safety and the safety of others, please carefully read the instruction manual before using this product. Why? What's going to happen? Would I accidentally wrap the controller around my face or something? Well, if somebody wants to read it, you can pause it. Bloop. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I got a sticker. Oh, I might put this on my car. My car needs paint. It's 1995 Mazda RX-7. And it's not perfect, but for every imperfection, I drop a sticker on it. So I might put this on. Pretty cool. All right, we got this. Play well. Thank you for your purchase and support. Well, you're welcome. I like that little guy there. Oh, that's cute. All right, let's see what's on the back. All right, moment of truth, and oh, look at that. Pretty cool. Hyper King Games. All right, let's see. Oh, there's more stuff in here. All right. That's cool. So it says, attention, Hyper. Now, yeah, I'm reading it kind of weird and delayed, like I can't read, but it's hard to read it through the camera with my contacts. Hyperkin strongly advises the Retro N3 HD only be operated with at least a 5-volt, 1-amp USB wall AC power adapter. You see how I put in extra words in there? The use of a lower powered AC adapter may affect the performance of your... So provide one. How about that? It's an extra $2. What, certain regions only? What? Okay. How do you open this thing? I don't want to mess it up. Okay. It opens from the side here. Oh, I thought it would open like a book. It does not. All right, let's see. All right, I ate my words. It does come with one. Thank God. I mean, seriously, for $80. I mean, it's a good deal. We'll open that up in a second. Oh, what is this for? To avoid danger of suffocation, please eat this bag. All right, so this is a Super Nintendo controller here, right? And then this is an NES, a port here. Well, I don't get it. Is it just so you can play 4-player games, or I don't understand? I mean, it's an adapter. I get that, but heck, I'll use this on my Nintendo. That's pretty awesome. What else is in here? HDMI. Okay. Okay. Composite. Wow, they give you everything. Like, that is pretty cool. Like, even a composite cable. It's pretty nice. What else we get here? The USB-A to micro. All right. And that's it. Okay. I don't get why they only give you one of these. Obviously, I'm missing something here, and it doesn't say here why it gives that. Like, where's the Sega one? Why only the Super Nintendo one? You know, if someone ever watches this video, doubtful, let me know. Like, what do you think the reason for this is? Like, I don't get it. All right. So I won't need this adapter, so this is going to go back in here for now. I won't need the composite, so that'll go back in here. I won't need the HDMI. I'll keep the micro. Let's get this thing back in here because this is going to go on my wall as a type of art. Let's put all this back in there. Let's put plastic back in here. I'll keep everything else out. Now let's see what this looks like. Let's see the quality of this thing. So the bag, your typical, just really cheapy-ish feeling, weird, modern day, weird plastic. You know, just to touch on this for a minute. There was never a bag like this when I was a kid. Like, nothing ever felt like this. Like, it's plastic, but it feels like an extra thin layer of plastic. Very soft, but very hard, too. It's strange. All right, anyways. Let's see what the quality of this thing is here. And bloop. All right. This just looks like some cheap Chinese stuff. That's okay. Power adapter model GAT0501. Come on, do they really need that many numbers? I mean, 5 volt, 1 amp. Nothing fancy. But whatever. I'm glad they provide it. All right. Let's get this out of the way. Oh, what is this? Gross. All right, yeah, so that's my little loot for today. Oh, wait, I forgot to put this thing in there. I got my little controllers that come with this guy. Can't wait to try these games out. Yeah, and that's my little video for today. Yeah, let me know if you guys want me to see any kind of specific game, you know, want me to check something out, just let me know. All right, take care, guys.